Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis, plenty of shit-talking, and where we don't quit if things don't go our way. Yeah. I'm your host, JC. You're actually pretty happy Titans fan right now. Joining me this week, we got...
Yeah, it's short-lived. It's chicken wing, and then they'll go back to reality after this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
This is Rob, the disgusted former Bucks fan, because they're wearing creamsicle.
Matt? Matt?
Yep.
Tad.
Good evening, this is DJ, and I just want to say that what I'm watching on my screen now, the Bucks and Falcons game, has been made even better because of the jersey choice. Thank you, Tampa.
I despise
Thank
you
you
right
so
now.
much.
And the red Atlanta helmets, too. I've always liked the red helmets. That's freaking nice. So.
Hey, this is Phil. I'm very happy about both the Titans this season and the Creamsicles for the Tampa Baker Mayfields.
Why do y'all hate me so much?
Boom and Nori, see if they joined us this week. I was extremely busy, I'm pretty sure. So, but I'm sure Nori's happy the Titans won as well. He's trying to get that number one pick for the Giants, which I think as it stands right now, the Giants do have the number one pick. And, yeah. So. All right, well, today we'll recap how we did in Week 14 of the NFL season. We're going to talk, I'm pretty sure, pretty extensively about the college football playoff, how it laid out, what they got right, what they got wrong, latest in sports news, and then get into our Week 15 predictions for the NFL season. As you no doubt have guessed, we're recording this during the Thursday Night Football game. It's the Falcons wearing their old school red helmets, black jerseys against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are wearing those creamsicles that Rob loves so much. And right as I'm saying that, Atlanta just scored a touchdown.
Right.
Bijan Robinson, who has been helping me, my fantasy team, all this season. Thank you, Lord. Just scored a touchdown. So, it looks like the Falcons might. Are they going to go for two right now? What's going on here? That's weird. Anyway,
The Bucks did.
Yeah, well, the Bucks did to put it up 14, but I feel like the Falcons should just go get the one, cut it to 7 right now. But let's see what they decide to do here. So, pending the extra point of the conversion try, the Bucks are leading 28-20 right now, and they're actually lining up for 2. They want to cut this to 6. So let's see how this goes. I don't know if I would make that decision, but 9:37 left in the fourth quarter right now. And I don't know why you ran that play, but yeah. Now, 2-point conversion, unsuccessful. Kirk Cousins yelling at people like people listening to him, actually. But anyway, Bucks are up 28-20 right now with a little over 9.5 minutes left in the game. So, all right. And Rob couldn't escape the creamsicle. He was talking about how he went to Dutch Bros and they had a creamsicle drink for him there today. And I think he didn't order it because I think he's allergic.
Did they?
Yeah.
So. I'm fucking hot.
Shut up.
Just letting you know.
I despise you.
Hot, bro.
I really despise you.
Well, how did we do in Week 14? Rob won the week. Both him and myself went 8-6. Chicken Wing, DJ, and Phil 7-7. Boom went 6-8. Nori went 5-9. This, honestly, starting off was not looking like a good week for most of us. Few upsets, some surprises. We'll get into all that. Overall, Rob has the lead, 133 correct picks. Myself and Chicken Wing have 132. DJ has 131. Phil 129. Nori 118. And Boom at 114 on the season. So
4 more for Boom. Believe in you.
4 more weeks left of picks here on this one, including this week. So
Making a comeback. Making a comeback.
We'll see. We'll start
you,
with
Phil,
Rob,
for
though.
making-
Any regrets? Any surprises? What are your thoughts on Week 14?
I regret not choosing Detroit, knowing Dallas in December. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, no. The other ones were just surprises. I didn't expect Minnesota to just mollywop Washington, but
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since, that was kind of the elimination game, right? You know, we said that
Yeah.
should have been flexed to Sunday night, make an elimination game. So, but fortunately, it wasn't. So,
I'm sure you're happy about Tennessee.
very. Granted, yeah, I didn't pick them, but I was kind of following it. Thank you, Cleveland, for taking out Shador Sanders for that 2-point try. Much appreciated.
Son of a bitch.
Yo, can we talk about that later? Because
Okay.
yeah,
We're going to.
no.
We're going to. Oh, shit.
I'm convinced at this point that nobody wants to win the AFC North. But I was reading there is a weird scenario out there somewhere where, as it could play out, the Bengals still have a shot to win the division, and they could host a home playoff game against either the Patriots or Bills, depending how that division lays out. So just throwing out that little chaos scenario. Of course, we'll talk about that playoff machine next week. What?
Joe Burrow should get MVP.
Who?
Man.
Yeah, for what now?
If they win the division, Burrow should
If
get
they
MVP.
win the division, yeah. If they win the division.
He won't, but yeah, I agree. So
I mean, if you can show
I hear ya.
that you've made that much of an impact in the NFL on a single team, that's MVP caliber. That's exactly the definition.
I agree with you. They won't give it to him, but I agree with you.
Okay, so what does it take for the Bengals to get it?
and Rob's going to be distracted doing the playoff machine for the rest of the episode. So
They
we'll
don't,
see.
they don't
I'm
control
not
their
talking
destiny
about
right now, do they? JC?
What's up?
They don't control their own destiny right now, do they?
No,
Not completely, but I think they do have some games coming up against the Ravens and Steelers, if I'm not mistaken. So
They do.
in a weird way, they kind of do. But if they can, I don't even think they have to win the rest of their games if they get a little bit of help. So, yeah, they do play the Ravens this week. They got the Dolphins, they got the Cards, and then they got the Browns to finish the season out. So, if that goes their way, and with the way the Ravens and Steelers have been playing this year, there's a good chance they could still get the division. So, yeah.
Holy hell, they can. That's
They-
crazy.
And I have to look at what the tiebreaker is because I know they split the season series with the Steelers. So we shall
Yeah,
see.
didn't the Bengals beat the Ravens earlier this season? They did that, right?
Yeah, they did. So if they beat the Ravens this week, season sweep. They beat them 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that was Joe Burrow's return actually when they beat him on Thursday. So
Oh, it's not even that hard for them to get. Wow.
yeah, Rob's having fun now. So all right. Regarding the rest of the week, no regrets right now. But man, I don't know what it is. Tampa just can't beat New Orleans. It's the weirdest thing. It's one of those things. So. And I'm just going to throw this out there and say I was right. Once again, Indianapolis cannot beat Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Plain and simple.
Fuck you. Okay. Fuck you. Damn it.
They won't beat them in Indy this year either.
We'll see if that gets broken. Because here comes Phillip Rivers. All right, Chicken Wing, your thoughts on Week 14?
Biggest regret right there was what you just fucking said. Fuck you. We should have
I
just listened
told you on the
to the
episode.
stars. Should have listened to the stars and the astronomy and all that shit.
You know, Philip Rivers has 10 kids at home, ranging from 21 years old to a couple months. I think he just wanted a break.
How many
Yeah.
grandkids does he have
Grandkids.
right now? That's the thing. I mean,
He's got one grandkid. He's got,
Is it one? I thought he had more than
Yeah.
that.
yeah, he's got.
in the
21
history of the
years.
NFL, has there ever been a Hall of Fame semifinalist who came out of retirement to
Came out of
reset his Hall of Fame clock? Yeah, so it literally
Has there
is-
ever been?
Go ahead,
No.
Phil.
That's what I know of.
Uh-oh.
Phil is just so shocked he's silent. That's
Okay.
what that is.
I hope
That's
we
right.
Yeah.
have connection issues. But yeah, it's crazy. As soon as Phillip Rivers gets one snap in the game this weekend, his Hall of Fame clock resets. So,
Has there ever been a grandfather?
A grandfather.
ooh, good question.
Yes, there has. And Brett Favre.
And the Falcons
Hold on,
just
Ken.
picked off Baker Mayfield.
Yes, right. Crash ass.
Wow.
Trash ass creamsicle jerseys.
Wow.
It's a curse.
Yeah,
Going back to them.
yeah, Phil. Brett Favre is another grandpa in the league.
Oh,
when he was.
One that hasn't swindled millions of dollars from other people. Please.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, no. Listen, Philip Rivers is following in Favre's footsteps, but not as big a scumbag. Just
Talking about Brett
football
Favre
player.
or Diddy? Which one? So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Have y'all seen the Diddy thing on?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Shit, watching it this weekend, bro.
Oh, my
Ready?
God.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch that.
Oh, it's so good.
Watching it.
I set it
Watching
aside
it
for
this
a
weekend,
weekend.
man.
Look,
He's
let me
a-
just put it this way, Rob. As much as
He's a
you hate
monster.
Baker Mayfield, as much as you hate the creamsicles,
Oh no,
it will
I'm-
never
I'm
compare to
nowhere
the
near-
level of
yeah.
hate 50 Cent has for Diddy or Ja Rule after you watch this documentary. I'm just going to say that right now. So, you
Ja Rule thing is funny.
yeah, you will see the level of hate there is in here and how this is put together. It's like, you know what? Creamsicles aren't that bad. That's really how you're going to say it right now. So, I'm just
I
gonna say that.
probably will.
Okay.
Like,
So,
like I've seen
Just
just
like
the
that
clips.
creamsicle.
There are
Coffee.
some clips from it that just I'm like, how do you get this footage? Like, what were you doing? This is like from 20 years ago. This is nuts.
he's been sitting on this. He had to
No.
have been. So,
When you have a petty gene as strong as 50 Cent, you keep data for years, so you
I
can
aspire.
compile it and put out docuseries. That's
I
what you
aspire to
do.
Be like 50. That's why I'm petty as fuck now.
Yeah.
But
You
I
Mike, you don't
it's
say
him.
You
Ain't no
you
way.
don't know the level of petty that.
Oh, I do know
Yeah.
level petty. That's why I say I aspire to be that level.
chicken
But
wing practice it.
dude.
He's like, fuck the bucket of ice. That's what he does.
I do. I do.
All right, DJ, your thoughts on week 14?
Yeah, I know Jaden Daniels got hurt in the game again, but 31-0 against the Commanders is wild. I mean, Mariota came in the game, they still couldn't put up any points. But anyway, that was surprising. I don't really have any regrets. I do hate the fact that the Colts can't beat the Jags in Jacksonville, but it is what it is. That's historical. You know, I should have stuck with that. I didn't. It is what it is. I mean, the only other surprise I really have. I mean, I thought the Chiefs were gonna put up more of a fight, but they look awful, and they've looked awful for a while. So I'm not just saying this is just some surprise that we just figured out now, but they are at risk of not even making the playoffs, which would make me very happy.
Yeah.
They just don't look good at all, and there's no continuity on the team. It's actually pretty bad,
All right.
which is good for people who hate their Chiefs, like me.
All right.
I found
Phil,
a scenario for.
what's up? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I never regret picking against the Titans, so I will just call that one a surprise.
Oh, God, dude.
I agree with DJ. Commanders was a massive surprise.
Yep.
Buccaneers, as mentioned previously, I really thought the Bears were going to kind of take care of that one. I mean, Green Bay, I don't know. I thought it was going to be the Bears game. I hate rooting for Kansas.
Phil's having some off.
I get for it, and the Eagles game that was kind of a shocker too. I think it's looking like Chargers and Denver are going to get into the playoffs in the West.
Crazy.
You know, since you were cheering for the Chiefs and they were losing, can you keep doing it this year?
They're not even going to make the playoffs. I don't think. I mean, they don't control their own destiny anymore. I'm sure.
No, they
No, they need help. They
Right now.
need a lot of
Yeah.
help right now.
They
So,
need a lot of help. But
Yeah.
as long as you're cheering for them, that's all the help I need. Okay?
yeah.
So you can do that.
I'm shooting for the Jags too, and that worked out pretty well.
And no amount of love from Chris Collinsworth is going to get Mahomes in the playoff. If he doesn't start winning games against him.
Oh,
So.
dude.
Whatever kind of love he gives us. Yeah, I meant it. Exactly what I
Sheer
said.
amount
That's
of
what I meant.
dick
It's like that meme. I want someone to look at me like Chris Collinsworth looks at me.
I know, right?
It's got to be something.
Oh my God! Falcons had a first and goal set up and fumble.
Fumble! What a bunch
Did they
of
recover?
bump. They
Wait a minute.
recovered. They recovered.
Falcons are falconing.
Did they say the Falcons recovered? What do they got? I'm waiting for a signal from the rep. Yeah, they recovered it. Holy
They
cow, that was scary.
recovered, Yeah.
First and goal on the 10 right now. Jesus.
Oh, so scary. We're going for the creamsicles. They gave Rob a creamsicle for a reason. They want him to know.
Whew.
So there is a scenario where Cincinnati at 7-10 is the 4 seed
Oh, Jesus.
AFC North champions.
Reminds me of the Seahawks.
Oh, man.
9 Seahawks.
How bad were they? They were like 7-9 when they won.
They
Yeah, they
were
were 7-9,
7-9, yeah.
7-9.
So,
Went to New Orleans and beat their ass.
Trash ass.
oof.
Oof.
No, it looks like Tampa Bay got on that ball.
Yeah.
Well, they snapped it before they could get it off. So,
Yeah,
they got up
there's
to the
no-
line and got
Yeah.
going. So, yeah, before any replay assist or nothing.
They
So,
could,
all right.
Okay.
Well, those are our thoughts on Week 14, and we'll see how this goes. And I'm sure Rob's going to keep on playing with the playoff machine for now. We'll kind of
I've already
update our
figured it out.
yeah, we'll update our machines again next week and talking about that. So, though definitely time to discuss sports news. Before we get into what are they? Oh, there's a touchdown. What do they call? Is there a false start? What's going on here? Yeah, false start. All right.
I'll start. Scrubs.
It's been a very interesting 24 hours for Michigan fans. And more specifically, their now former head coach. If you haven't heard already, God, what's his name? Jesus, Moore. There we go.
More.
Yeah.
Right?
Sharon Moore.
Sharon Moore, who took over at the Michigan job after Harbaugh returned to the NFL. He was just out of the blue. I got an alert on my phone that he had been fired from Michigan due to an inappropriate relationship with a staffer. And later that afternoon was suddenly in police custody on alleged assault charges. So,
Spent the night in jail. No charges yet filed.
yeah.
Yet.
Yes.
Yet.
But spending a night in jail, they had something on you. Who knows, right? So,
Right.
there's been a lot of reports out there, a lot of rumors. I think people have released who they think the staffer is. Some yelling that actually worked directly with him, supposedly. So, obviously, this is all rumored. Had an affair, might have gotten her pregnant.
There you go.
Supposedly paid for an abortion. Who knows? And one report even goes so far as to say he doubled her salary to keep her quiet. But when the Michigan investigated it, yeah. Touchdown. I'm sorry, Rob. Kyle Pitts Sr. again with another.
Yeah.
He's playing someone in fantasy playoffs right now that has Kyle Pitts, and he now has 3 touchdowns on the day. So
He's
wow,
now sitting at 20.
I don't.
this might get
I mean,
reviewed
what
though.
a
I don't know
week
if he
to
got
decide
both
to
feet.
actually start playing great football.
Stop throwing to him. Oh my god.
Let's see. Ooh, that's close.
Rob?
But 1 butt cheek equals 2 feet, so that might be it.
Mad
We'll
Rob?
see.
Correct.
Yeah,
You mad?
That's a touchdown.
You
I got
think?
Kyle
You
Pitts
think?
on
You
the
think
bench
I
there.
I lost that game on accident, Rob?
No, I think the
buddy.
elbow came down first. This might not count. But anyway,
Thank God.
I'm kidding. No.
Hey,
Fuck you, Rob.
I got Kyle Pitts on the bench, so I'm going to need Kittle to put up 36 points this week.
You know what? It's against the Titans.
Not happening.
I'm very sure it's
Not
gonna
happening.
happen.
Not
For
happening.
a reason.
Anyway,
Fantasy playoffs. Okay.
so yeah, that's the rumors about it. That this came to light. Somebody reported it, and Michigan took steps quickly to fire Moore. Right when they're getting ready, when they're prepping for a bowl game against the Longhorns. Then
gonna get kicked.
literally later that afternoon, he was arrested on alleged assault charges, not at all related to him losing his job, but it's who knows. Some people are speculating that it might be domestic violence. Did he get in an argument with his wife? Who knows? So, but yeah. So,
Times.
yeah.
I've got some more. I've got some more info on it too.
What you got?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
go for it.
Yeah, man. When I got the notification about this yesterday, I waited until this morning and started doing as much digging as I could at my desk at work because I, wasn't actually working. Anyway,
Sounds like me. Wow. Shit.
I will
guess
not
we are
confirm or
related.
deny if that was also true at my
I guess
office.
we are related. Mm.
yeah. Well, don't say that out loud. Don't tell people. That's the thing. So this alleged assault charge, it's I believe it's going to be confirmed. But what I read was this is a college football
damn.
insider who got some information. So he broke into his assistant's house.
Oh shit! No way.
Wait, what?
And he had a knife. Now, what they don't say is if he got the knife there or if he had it with him. But he put a knife to his own throat and said, "I'm going to kill you and kill myself."
Oh,
Wow.
And then instead of moving forward with it, he fled. And he fled to a church. And that is where the first police department picked him up so that he was detained. And they turned him over to the police department that runs the jail that he's in right now.
why
So,
do they keep doing 2-point conversions? I don't. Whatever.
Well,
I don't know what the situation is with that, but maybe the assault has to do with that. Maybe he put his hands on his assistant, then left, which is why they're saying assault. I don't know.
Well,
But-
even a threat to do harm is
The threat,
enough.
yeah,
Yeah,
is
I mean,
enough.
so
Yeah.
oh boy.
Yeah, and so he was, because initially he was detained because they thought he was a threat to himself and others because he said he was going to kill himself. That was where the detaining came in. But then, of course, that was then stacked up with, oh, yeah, he also broke into his assistant's house. The assistant that is allegedly having an affair with and allegedly got pregnant and allegedly paid for the abortion, all that, And there's another report that I read that said, okay, well, there were some benefits involved. And he said, I'm not going to do this anymore. And she said, if you stop, then I'm going to basically go public with this.
Yeah,
Which
she got
in
like
theory,
$1,000 something like that, didn't she?
yeah, so it would hurt him. It would hurt him more than it would hurt her. And so he went over there to basically say, no, you're not doing that. And then all this went off. So
Great.
there's a lot going on here.
That's
But the one thing I can confirm
made for TV drama right there.
Yep.
He's a moron for doing anything that would even get you close to being investigated. You just got a 2-game suspension earlier this season for sign stealing. I got a microscope on you, and your response is, well, I guess I'll sleep with my assistant.
Well, now we know what he was doing for those 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Or who he was doing for those 2 weeks,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Oh.
Well played. Have y'all seen a picture of her, by the way?
Yeah, I have.
Smoke show.
I mean, dude's got
Was she
a
worth it though, JC? Was she worth it?
Since I'm married,
honest.
no. But I mean, black
I
guy
ain't
going
talking about
after a
you
white
being
woman.
married.
So I'm just saying.
No.
Them-
I'm just saying, would you take it down?
Huh?
I'm just saying, would you take it down?
If I was
see
single.
her-
Mike, aren't you married?
Huh?
Shut up. Would you take it down?
Is she married? Where's Street? Where's Street? Somebody get her on the line here. Fuck. What's that doing?
I mean, she would be your weakness, so I'm
Stop
gonna
deflecting.
Go with
Anyway, would you take it down, JC?
I'm
God.
gonna say
not.
she is your weakness. So
I don't think
She
she'd give me the
is?
time of day. She's probably your weakness, white woman, that kind of thing.
Hey,
Just
it
saying.
is a man's kryptonite. That's what I'm saying.
just saying.
Well, hey, look, all I'm saying is look at Sharon Moore's wife, and then look at her. He seems to have a type. I'm just saying.
Oh, there we go.
Does he? Okay, hold on.
Does he have a
I'm
type?
just saying.
Hold on.
Yeah, take a look.
Let me see.
He seems to have
Okay,
a type.
survey says he definitely has a type. Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, now we know.
He likes
Yeah.
snow bunnies. Hey,
Now we know.
snow bunnies.
Okay,
All
That
right.
dude, he loves skiing. He loves it. So
All
yeah.
right.
that is definitely snow bunny material right there. So
That's why he likes coaching in Michigan, but that's not happening anymore. So,
I mean,
yeah,
Yeah, right.
obviously with
Yeah.
this, it's pretty.
Yes.
I don't think this guy's going to get a job anywhere anytime soon.
No.
However, all this clears up.
not anywhere in the north. Maybe he can get a job in Atlanta because he won't have a type down there. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Plenty of dudes or black women. You know, both not optional for him.
Oh
I mean, he
Lord.
could go coach at Houston.
Yeah, he probably could.
Nah, because you got some thick white women down there. Nope.
What?
Can you imagine though? $30 million.
Down the drain. Yep.
Down the drain. That's
Yes, I can. Yes,
Yeah.
I can. His name is Brandon Ayuk, and that's 120 of those down the drain. Fuck out of here.
All right.
Nah.
That's funny.
Well played.
Well played, Mike. Well,
That's some
Oh, my
PTSD right there. Yep. Oh yeah, quick update of the game. You sure heard Rob's thing. The touchdown was good, but Atlanta just proved they cannot go for two. I don't know why they went for it. So they're down by 2 right now. Bucks have the ball with 2:40 left, and they got 3rd and 2 coming up right now. So
Oh,
Trying
that's
to make
why
it
you
dramatic.
mad. You dropped him.
shut up. No, not. It's not even in the league that we're in, Mike. It's my work league.
yeah,
Oh.
So
you
my
went
work
against
league,
him.
I'm going
Oh.
against him right now.
he's got
He
3
hadn't done
touchdowns
shit
today
all
yeah.
year,
So,
and now
Yeah,
he's
you're
just
right.
like, okay,
You're right.
yeah. So
okay. Oh, also it's a PPR league, so like him catching stuff is just
Oh,
Exactly. I mean,
It's just-
that's
he was
the
getting
worst.
cooked.
It's
that is
the
the worst.
Oh
Like-
my lord.
he catches for 2 yards and he gets a point. I'm like, what? No, this is bullshit.
That's why I don't like PPR. Do it by yards.
Whatever.
That's just too crazy for PPR.
What do we have right now? Oh shit, he's got 10 catches.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Thanks, DJ. I appreciate that.
Hey,
So that's
I
a
really
You
didn't
want to tack
know.
on the
I didn't
18
look.
points he has from the 3 touchdowns and
I
yeah,
don't
the
know,
yardage
he's
also.
got,
So
what, 37 points right now?
he's
Rob?
at 37 right now.
Jesus.
Fuck yes, bro.
Shut
I
up.
I wasn't trying to rub it in. I just didn't know how many catches he had. I had to look. That's what I was doing, and I happened to read it out loud. Because I thought it would be funny.
It was. So,
Well, I'm hearing a lot of laughter from everybody else but me, so I guess
Yeah.
it was pretty funny.
Sorry.
All right.
I bet.
On to the college football playoff. First of all, we collectively as a podcast want to thank the Duke Blue Devils for giving us the chaos.
Chaos.
We
Oh,
prayed for
man.
it. We hoped for it last week's episode, and by God, we got it. Man, oh man.
The sacrifice.
Yeah.
What?
First off, congrats to Indiana for outright winning the Big Ten championship. That was a pretty amazing game. Duke, of course, beat Virginia, knocking them out of the playoff. Texas Tech just rolled over BYU.
Robbed BYU.
Georgia robbed on Bama. So, look, before the playoff was announced, I want to just kind of read what I thought the top 12 was going to be from my Facebook post. I said Indiana 1, Ohio State 2, then Georgia, then Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, A&M, OU, Miami, Notre Dame, Tulane, and James Madison. I didn't think Bama should have gotten in after the way they just looked so horrible against Georgia. And obviously there was so much in the playoff about Notre Dame was ranked over Miami, but they were also kind of ranked even with BYU. And Miami just showed up, but the head-to-head was going to come into play, right? Eventually, it was going to get to a point where you knew Miami had to jump Notre Dame, because if that didn't happen, then you're just telling everyone head-to-head doesn't count. Obviously, BYU got blown out, so that left it coming to Notre Dame and Miami. Committee had to look at that and say, you got to put Miami over Notre Dame. So, Notre Dame is, so obviously the way the playoff is laid out now,
I think
Indiana,
it's bullshit on. He
What?
didn't drop more than one spot after losing their championship game.
Bama didn't drop at all. That's the problem. So
Yeah, that's bullshit.
they should have fallen out because they now have 3 losses. And if you're going to sit there and compare losses and make the same excuse, I'm not saying Texas should have gotten in, but if you're
I'm
going to
talking
sit,
about.
what's up?
I'm talking about Ohio State.
That was I
Oh,
figured they were
they
going to only drop to 2 because it was such a close game.
Yeah.
You know,
They only lost by a touchdown,
Yeah.
right?
pretty much by a field
He
goal.
lost the number.
Oh yeah, field goal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't Indiana? Indiana was number 2 when they played Ohio State. So I mean, I don't know how you drop them down past 2 if they lost to the number 2 team.
yeah.
I don't
So
know. Georgia has the same record. I don't know.
I thought Georgia had 2 losses. Did they have 2 losses or 1 loss?
They only
No,
have
they only
one.
have one.
I think they didn't drop them down that much because it was a 3-point loss to the now number 1 team in the country, and
Yeah,
it like
number one
literally just
team in the
happened.
country.
So yeah, so pretty much I had everything right except for when it came to Miami, Notre Dame, Bama. I feel like Bama should have dropped out. I don't think they should be in there. And everyone's got like, oh well, this they have, okay. If you're gonna get into this whole 3-loss thing, they have 3 losses now.
You're back.
And I'm not advocating and saying that Texas should be in the playoff because they should not. Bama shouldn't be in there either. But if you're going to compare Texas's resume to Bama's resume, they each have 3 losses. Yes, one of Texas' losses to Florida. Well, one of Bama's losses is to Florida State. And Florida beat Florida State if you want to get technical with that. So, Bama should not be in there. And why Notre Dame is pissed off at the ACC for this is beyond me. You should be mad at Bama for this. So obviously, as you guys know now, Indiana won. They await the winner of OU and Alabama in the Rose Bowl. Ohio State's number 2. They await the winner of A&M and Miami in the Cotton Bowl. Georgia got number 3. They await the winner of Ole Miss and Tulane in the Sugar Bowl. And Texas Tech, the 4 seed, awaits the winner of Oregon and James Madison in the Orange Bowl. So there's a lot to unpack here, a lot of opinions, a lot of things out there. Obviously, not long after the playoff bracket was announced, Notre Dame released a statement. They are not going to accept any bowl bids whatsoever because they didn't get into the playoff. So
Notre Dame took their ball and went home like crybabies, is
Pretty
what you
much.
meant to say.
Facts.
So-
I mean, honestly, it should have been UTSA in the bracket anyway. So
not with
Okay,
6
calm
and
down.
6. Okay,
Calm down.
come on, dude.
Calm down. Get the fuck out of here.
want to get that in there.
This guy don't know ball. This guy don't know ball.
Okay, just want to get that in there.
We're a
Put a
long
smile
way
on
away from that,
everybody's
dude.
face.
Okay,
Listen. Just put a smile on everybody's face. That's all I'm doing.
Yes, and
All
they
right.
can get cooked by 50 points in the first game. You know?
Oh.
I mean, listen, national coverage. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
regarding some other bowl games, Texas is playing Michigan in the Citrus Bowl on what day is this one? New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
UTSA, where did they end up? I'm trying to remember. The First Responder Bowl on December 26th against Florida International. And Texas State is in the Armed Forces Bowl against Rice on January 2nd. Now, interesting thing about that game, Rice is 5-7. Of course, bowl eligibility usually is 6 wins. I think it should be 7 wins, but that's a discussion for another day. But a lot of teams have opted out of going to bowls, not just Notre Dame, just from a matter of not wanting to take the spots or that players are already going to opt for the NFL or something. That's not going to be able to field a team. So you're starting to get some 5-7 teams that are accepting bids and taking the payouts essentially. So
Pardon the interruption. Just want to get everybody a heads up. We are watching Kirk Cousins driving down the
That's right.
field.
we are.
Kirk Cousins, king of the
Because for
South.
some stupid reason, Tampa Bay wanted to throw the ball and stop the clock on the incomplete pass. So
That's right.
Oh,
Kirk Cousins,
144
king of the
left.
South.
Falcons do not have timeouts, and Kirk Cousins just got sacked. And he fumbled.
Fine.
well, never
Uh-oh.
mind.
Uh-oh.
Still king of the South.
The interruption. Cousins getting fucked.
And
Got
it is... What are they signaling? What's going on here?
Signaling trash is what they are.
They stopped the clock. The refs are discussing it. Come on, give us a signal here.
They're talking about who's on whose fantasy team. So what are we gonna call? That's what they're doing.
Second down. Falcons retain possession. So here we go. All right.
Oh my God. Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if we
that dude
talked
said,
about
"Yeah,
this.
I got Kyle." No. He said, "I got Kyle Pitts on my team. I need him back on the field." Falcons ball.
I hate you.
That's what he said.
I
All
hate
right.
you. This is the one episode that you and Mike are on the same level right
Okay.
now. Like,
Wow.
I just
They better snap the ball quick because I think they might get a review. No review. They snapped it. Here we go.
snapped it. It's going.
And incomplete. All right.
And trash.
Well, back to the playoff discussion. I think we can all. Does anybody here think Alabama should be in there?
Fuck no. Fuck Bama.
No.
Okay, whoa. Hold on. Let's
Okay.
unpack that portion real quick.
Okay.
So the committee has flat out said, and please don't take this as me agreeing with everything they do because I don't. There's two teams in here I don't believe should be there, but we'll get there in a minute. But they said we're not going to punish teams for losing in conference championships. So if they're sticking with their guns on that, there's no reason why Alabama shouldn't be in there because they played in a conference championship.
Facts.
And so you got to keep them in there if you're saying they're not going to get punished. Because if you turn around and say, well, you know what, you lost the conference championship, we're going to drop you down. Okay, well, you said 2 weeks ago you're not going to do that. Then there's no credibility. So I do think Alabama should be in. And I hate Alabama. But why would you drop them out if they lost the conference championship game? And that's all they did. I mean, if they don't lose that game, they're, what, 11-2?
Okay, but it feel like they didn't even show up for that game. You know, like I can understand. Okay, if it was a close loss, cool, keep them in. I completely understand that. But they got blown out. They just didn't even look like they belonged in that game. The way Georgia outplayed them, you know. So
I'm with you, and I fully believe that Georgia is the better team. And if they meet Georgia again, they'll probably do the same thing to them.
yeah,
If they can get past OU, which they didn't do earlier this season.
Yeah.
But if we're going based off of that, the committee didn't say, well, if you get blown out, we got to drop you down. They just said, hey, if you're playing a conference championship game, you're playing an extra game, like we're not going to punish you because it's almost like they're not even paying attention to who won and who lost the games outside of Indiana and Ohio State because it's like, okay, well, Indiana won. We have to make them number one because they beat the number one team in the country.
right.
But they're still in the playoff regardless, so it doesn't even matter. Which is another reason why I think conference championships should be done away with, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't.
Actually,
I like the conference
I've got
championships.
a weird take about the conference championships. What if they're done after the CFP?
Ooh, that's the thing because part of the CFP is the top 5 conference champions get automatic bids.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
if we're doing away with all of that, wouldn't this the championships be a good time to display your next generation or next set of players? Because realistically, we're losing all the seniors, right? Like you lose all the seniors during.
Well, unless you're Diego Pavia, you'll be, 28 years old and still
just
playing
like
college football.
90 years old playing
Yeah.
third, whatever. But yeah, like
Still playing for
if these games really don't count towards CFP anyways, why?
Well, on some level they do because obviously you look at AAC for example, Tulane and North Texas, winner was going to the playoff, loser was not. That's how that worked out. James Madison had to win their conference champion and hope for Duke to beat Virginia to get in.
Virginia.
So there is still some meaning to them, And obviously, yeah, if Bama had beat Georgia, you're probably looking at Bama getting a top 4 seed for winning the SEC and Georgia falling behind Tech, And even then, if BYU would beat Tech, BYU gets an automatic bid, who else gets left out? You're like, Miami probably doesn't even make it in because they might keep Tech in there, So
I think you had to have the conference championships before, simply because your larger conference as well. You need to have some of the. They kind of have to cannibalize a little bit to make this whole thing work.
I guess that makes sense. But.
Yeah. And in the case of the Big Ten, like Ohio State and Indiana didn't even play each other until the conference championship. So as big as that conference is.
There's been years when the top 4 teams were all SEC going into the conference championship.
Championship, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense.
I think my biggest gripe with the committee at this stands right now is that they shouldn't be doing rankings every week. It's not needed, but I know ESPN wants the ratings, I guess, or something. Who knows? But quick update: 4 seconds left. The Falcons just spiked the ball and are looking to kick a field goal to steal this win here.
Let's go!
Here we go.
Stupid-ass boxes, yeah. Punk ass, crack ass, creamsicle bitches.
Now, DJ, you mentioned something about two teams that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's
I don't know, man. This whole James Madison thing, I think Oregon is going to beat them by 50 points. I think it's just going to be bad. And I understand that conference champions get in. I get all that. But I really don't see how you're putting the best 12 teams in the playoff and then you're picking James Madison. They're not bad. I'm not saying they're bad. But how would you compare their strength of schedule to SEC teams and Big 12 teams and Big 10 teams? I don't know how you could do that.
Okay.
And Tulane, same thing. I mean, look, if James Madison somehow miraculously beats Oregon, I will be the first person to congratulate them on this podcast the next time we talk about it. But I just don't see it happening. I don't know how that's entertaining for anyone, except either Oregon fans or people who just want to see James Madison lose. I don't know how they're going to keep up with Oregon. I don't think it's going to be exciting. And I don't know how you say that you're going to go, oh, yeah, we're going to get the best teams in the country. Then you grab Tulane. Really? They're one of the 12 best teams in the country.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see. I mean, like some of these smaller conferences have a prayer, like JMU, Sun Belt. They're 12-1.
They have a
And they're
prayer.
ranked 4.
Yeah. Prayer for sure. Everyone has a prayer. If you take the field, you have a prayer. But
I
that
mean-
might be all you get.
Tulane themselves had a good
Before the
season,
beat.
but what? I mean, obviously,
Yeah, let's go.
the Falcons kicked the field goal to beat the Bucks, people. So
That's right. Trash ass creamsicle. They deserved it.
And now Carolina's in front.
Right.
that's why Boom's. Oh, see if Boom jumps in here, all celebrating. Who knows? God damn it! So
He's out celebrating. That's what I'd be doing right now.
Yeah, he's out drinking.
yeah. Okay, back to your discussion here. So obviously,
Sorry.
when the playoff first came about, the Pac-12 was still a thing, and they said it was going to be the top 6 conference champions. Okay, because
Yep,
you had the Big Ten, the SEC, the Big 12, the ACC. You had the Pac-12 at the time, and they would take the high. The idea was that they would take the highest group of 5 team. That's how they basically did it. And obviously, when the Pac-12 went on this little mini hiatus, they dropped it down to say the top 5 teams, top 5 conference champions get automatic bids, which I like because you're going to lock out a whole. You're basically saying you're all Division I FBS, but no, realistically, none of you AAC or Conference USA or Sunbelt teams will ever get a shot. They're going to gatekeep it, especially when it's all a human committee. You feel like you have to have that in there. And if your argument is, well, it's not the 12 best teams, okay, then I'll look at the basketball tournament. It's not the 68 best teams that they put in there.
If that's the case, get rid of the conferences. If you want the 12 best teams,
Exactly.
get rid of conferences.
That won't happen.
I
Because
know.
then you're just gatekeeping it. You're only keeping it to certain teams, you know? So,
Now
yeah.
you have to. Now you can't discriminate against other conferences.
Yeah.
You just can't. Just because, I mean, you don't know what you're missing. We don't know. Nobody watches JMU.
It's true.
They surprised you. Nobody thought Boise State should have played OU in the Fiesta Bowl that one year. Well, what happened? You know?
Remember that year in basketball when Gonzaga came out of nowhere? And
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Hell yeah.
Now they're a
Now they're
staple.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're. Yeah.
Here's an idea for you. In the basketball
Okay.
tournament, the men's basketball tournament, and the women's, for that point, there are 68 teams that go in there. How many of those go to conference champions as automatic bids? Do you guys know?
I do not know.
3.
No, fucking dash. 31.
Shut up, dude.
31 out of 68 spots go to automatic conference champion. That's 46% of the field goes to automatic bids for conference champions. So if you look at the football, it's only 42%, 5 out of 12. So if your argument is that it should be the 12 best teams, well, then it should be the 68 best basketball teams or something like that. No, some of these conferences don't have the means, don't have the money, but if you're going to sit them and count them as FBS, then you're scheduling them, let's do it then. Or otherwise, why are some of these SEC teams scheduling cupcakes? You know?
Okay, so that you make a valid point right there, and that's exactly where I was going to go with my counterpoint, which is if that's the case, JMU needs to be on the schedule of like A&M, Tech, Texas, Miami, Alabama. That's what they need to do, because then we get to really see what they're made of.
Yeah.
Have them play these teams that we see all the time and get them the notoriety. But you know what? Let's just say they play, I don't know, they play at Texas Tech. They don't win, but they hang with them. Okay. Well, then maybe we should move these things around so that we can see them more often, as opposed to JMU playing a bunch of no-name teams, because they're basically a no-name if you're going to compare them to the SEC or the Big Ten or the Big 12. So that way we can get some more competition.
And you're going to count them out, especially. You're just going to say, hey, well, you don't rate. And, I mean, these teams, this is college. These teams are brand new every 4 years.
Yeah.
Who knows what recruiting class is coming in sometimes. And some of these teams that do go undefeated in these lower conferences have never had a prayer to get to, like, the big game. Doesn't matter how good they do. And
look at Kennesaw State. Last year, they were the very first team in FBS. They just moved up. Year 2, they're in a bowl game, you know? Why don't they deserve a shot at it, you know? So
it needs to change, because it's simply, I know all the money's in these big conferences.
That's exactly right. There it is.
But that doesn't
the
make
business, though, right? So.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want the best product? Because the best product isn't necessarily in those conferences. We don't know that. It may be.
Yeah,
it may be.
At one point, it will be. You know, there were so many people that thought, "Why does the 16 play a 1? It's never going to be an upset." It finally happened, right?
Finally happened.
Yeah. So, there's always a chance when you put that in there, and maybe right now we don't see. Oh, there's no way James Madison beats Oregon. What if they do? What if Oregon has an off night, right?
I think it'll be great if they do, because then that'll get the ball rolling, hopefully, on getting some of these teams that we don't ever see on TV, unless we happen to be in the same city.
Yeah.
Getting them on the national stage.
And don't be surprised if Tulane beats Ole Miss. It's not that far of a travel for Tulane going from New Orleans to Mississippi, you know, and they've got a strong squad, which is why showed you how strong UTSA was at home. Everyone thought Tulane was going to come into the Alamodome and just run the floor with the Roadrunners, and Roadrunners beat them down. So, plus Ole Miss obviously is in a whole bunch of turmoil right now with the whole Lane Kiffin thing. All they're doing is talking about that. No one's really talking about the playoff with them, you know? So, and believe me, Tulane is not going to show up just happy to be there. Like, there very easily could be an upset, 11 over a 6 or a 12 over a 5, you know? So,
I think it would be great, because I can tell you right now, Tulane, I didn't even know that they were called the Green Wave.
yeah.
Somebody said, the Green Wave is taking on Ole Miss. I said, who the fuck is that? And so I had to look it up. So I think it would be phenomenal, because now I'll know who these people are, and they may have great talent. We just don't know it because we don't ever see them, because they're not. That's not what the money is. And these 5-star, 4-star recruits, I'm not saying, man, let me go to Tulane. They're saying, let me go to Texas, let me go to Alabama, let me go to Ohio State, Georgia, USC, whatever. They're not saying, let me go to James Madison.
This is just like last week we were discussing what a piece of shit Lane Kiffin is, given the way he did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is systemic. I mean, they're in the same conference, but there is a perception that LSU is more high profile, and that is what he's chasing. And that's what the kids chase, recruiting too. But let's make, this shouldn't be more about, this still is about education. And these kids are going to school, playing Division I football, and who's to say they're not, you don't know. Like I said, new teams every 4 years. You just don't know. And to relegate certain conferences, like, you can be perfect, and we still have like 3 lost teams getting in, and you may not get in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. You could have a AAC or a Sunbelt team go 13-0 Or you have potentially 2 13-0 teams, and then they're going to say, well, only one of y'all is getting in, right?
Yeah.
What was that one year, Boise State and TCU, when they were both in Group of 5, non-power conferences? They both qualified at least high enough to be considered for BCS bowls. So they just put them against each other in the Fiesta Bowl. It was a great game, you know. Now, speaking of which, you mentioned that you learned Tuline's mascot was the Green Wave. Do you know what James Madison's mascot is?
Nah, don't know it.
Not a clue, actually.
Nope.
It's
Don't
the
have any
Dukes.
idea.
So we get the Dukes
yeah, the
versus
Dukes.
the Ducks in Oregon. Just throwing that out there right now for y'all. So that'll be a fun one.
Nice.
Yeah. But I think for me, a lot of these mid-major conferences and why they can be so good, you don't necessarily see a lot of this talent getting potentially declared for the NFL after like 2 years or 3 years. They stay 4 years for the most part, you know? So,
Was they're actually there for the education?
yeah.
That's
But
correct.
that's longer time for them to work with their teammates and be a cohesive team. That's why in basketball you see a lot of these mid-majors start winning games over these one-and-done squads, right? Like how many times has Kentucky lost in the tournament with their all-freshman team because they're going to be beat by a bunch of seniors at VCU or something, you know?
And NIL's undercutting all that stuff. So
Yeah, but that starts to get regulated, and it's very possible it will soon. You might see a little resurgence of that for, you know, so...
I think it's hard, but I think it's hard to compare basketball to football because, like, in basketball, your Cinderella is going to have 1-2 stars that end up carrying the team versus, you know, football. You've got to have a star receiver, star quarterback, a star running back,
Or Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
Or but I mean, yeah, some of these smaller, like how many of them have recruits that never got a chance and they want to go out and prove something, you know? And that's, you know, it may not happen this year. Obviously, people are going to say that, but give it time. The playoff is probably going to expand to 16 teams within the next few years.
Which would be
And-
great.
Yeah. So there's a good chance you get to see more of that. Now,
I'd like to see more of it.
yeah.
Definitely.
I would too. And actually, I would actually like to see James Madison beat Oregon. But even more than that, next year when they release the AP 25 rankings before the season starts, it'd be cool to see some of these lesser schools in the top 25 before the season starts, as opposed to just not being ranked because they're not powerhouses. I think
Yeah.
that'd be pretty dope too.
yeah, no, you know what the NCAA can do to make this really good is they have teams that, I mean, they could start scheduling their games around this. I mean, once you're 6 weeks into the season, it's starting to take shape. Who's the good teams, who aren't,
Right.
Exactly.
and there's going to be some good teams in these lesser conferences. Start
Yeah.
televising those games, and I mean, if you see somebody get knocked off, lose their first game of the season, that's usually a pretty good game.
Yeah.
And just expand. I mean, the reason these schools have this money is because of these television rights. So do it based on wins.
Yeah, and to
Yeah, I
ESPN's
mean-
credit, they've done that with a lot of Sunbelt games and AAC games. They put Sunbelt games on Tuesday nights during the season. Sometimes they get a Thursday game. They'll move some AAC games to Friday to give them, you know, that viewership. And a lot of these conferences that they get contracts with, they at least put them on ESPN Plus. So they make it available for people to watch. Now, granted, you have to subscribe, but still, at least it's out there, you know? Because how many times when we were growing up, we were stuck watching whatever they showed regionally, right? You know, we couldn't see it in
Oh,
these
yeah.
other schools, you know? Yeah.
I just wonder how many years. I mean, this is unknowable, of course, but how many years did the best team not get the national championship because they weren't even, being considered? We don't know. They have to be at least one.
Like, we'll never know because
Right.
UCF has an argument for one. They claim a national championship even though they never got to play for one. When you think about it, you know,
Oh,
they had
that's
an undefeated season one year. They won their bowl game, and they said, "You know what? We're claiming a national championship because we went undefeated."
Yeah, with the boat himself,
Yeah.
it's
So,
true. Very true.
Blake Bortles.
so
That's what we called him in Jacksonville. The boat.
the boat, yeah, So, how many of Bama's national championships they claim came from some random computer that had them first, even though they had like 4 or 5 losses, So, it's arbitrary on that as it is. But yeah,
that's not a computer. That's voting and
yeah,
a form of nepotism, basically.
Well, look, like James Madison right now is number 24 in AP rankings, and they're below Iowa, who is 8-4, right? So I feel like if they put on a good showing against Oregon, even if they don't win, you got to at least bump them up above Iowa for next season. If you start them off in the top 25 and start some of these teams off where they actually belong, as opposed to, well, you're in a lesser conference, so we're going to put you down inside the top 25. Now they have something to play for. I mean, I don't know. You'd be surprised if I'm number 15 starting the season off and I've never been up there ever. You might get some more play out of me. There might be some more upsets. This James Madison team coming out of nowhere, 5-0 at the beginning of the season. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, this is a discussion for another time, but I've always said there should not be any preseason rankings. Don't give me any rankings until week 4 or 5. Let some games play out, but until you give me something, But
so just throwing this out there, I'm just a big chess nerd. Would they ever consider doing like a national Swiss bracket where you only play people with the same win-loss records as you? It'd be a scheduling nightmare, but
it really would.
Maybe within the conference, because I know that
within your conference you only play the one win versus one win and stuff like that.
So Conference USA does a similar thing like that in their basketball season. At least they did it when UTSA was there. I don't know if they still do. But they scheduled a certain number of games. And then once they hit a certain point, they looked at the standings and said, okay, here's the games for the rest of our conference schedule. And they put some of the stronger teams in the standings against each other. And it was a way they did it to kind of boost the chances of those teams getting into the tournament with at-large bids. So I don't know if any conferences still do that. I know Conference USA did that before UTSA left. I know it's a model that some others have looked at experimenting. I think AAC has talked about it as well if they don't do it now already. So there is something similar, but that's really left up to the conferences to decide that.
So back when I was in college many, many, many moons ago, I had a professor who came up with this ranking system. He was kind of a math nerd, as you might imagine, but it was basically called the minimum violation system. Basically, it said if you beat a team, you can't be ranked lower than that team. Now, that's not always the case when you have Team A beats Team B, who beats Team C, who beats Team A. But the goal of this whole ranking system is to pick the minimum amount of times that happens and rank based on that. And then you do scorings to determine. And I think that's a cool way of doing it.
I like that idea.
Me too.
I do too.
I mean, there's no way to have it perfect because you have those situations, but you take the minimum the least amount of those instances as possible, and you rank that way. It was this was put together by a professor of mine way back when. I just that is cool.
I mean, there's no reason you couldn't do something like that with AI now, right? Have AI figure out the tie breaks, and before that all had to be done by hand, and you'd have to have a math major do it, but couldn't you do that now?
I know it hasn't been talked about since the BCS was ended, but there are still computer rankings out there, and dare I say, because obviously everything now is a human committee. The committee is deciding who is in, right?
Yeah.
Why not bring the computers back? Because now the committee might have their own agenda. We're going to gatekeep. We're only going to do this. We're going to put this team in because of, some people argue, SEC bias or whatever.
Right.
Why not get the computers involved again? Give us some human rankings in there. Throw in a computer average as is done before, and then you decide based on that. It doesn't have to always be the committee. So,
ChatGPT can 100% do that.
I believe in ChatGPT.
Absolutely could do that. You give it the right info to go off of, it can create anything you want with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's no reason why we can't do it that way.
I'm going to drop this ranking system, the white paper behind it, into the Discord, so you guys can see it. It's it's all sciencey and mathy, but it would like if you look back through it since like 2000, there definitely would have been different champions and different championship games if this system had been used. So it's kind of
Examples, yes.
Oh God, Rob is gonna go on field day. You just made the Asians' day here. Couldn't get better enough that the creamsicles lost. Now he's got some computer shit to work with.
That's right.
Yes.
drop the link into the Discord.
It's been a great day already.
All right, now
chaos.
aside from all that, we got to mention Notre Dame because if this situation had arisen next year, Notre Dame could have gotten in because they signed some deal that starting next year, if they're ranked in the top 12, they get an automatic bid no matter what.
So there's no conference?
Even though they're not in a conference. This is some bullshit they signed. So if you'd put this situation in and this was next year, they would have gotten in over Miami even though Miami beat them head-to-head.
That's funny.
How the hell does Notre Dame
That's funny.
Yeah,
dictate this stuff? I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
Who's blowing who to get this done? I mean, seriously.
Money, bro.
Oh,
Like, what else did it take?
Apparently, it was some deal for them to sign to make sure they get considered or whatever. Look, I have no problem. Personally, I have no problem with Notre Dame's independence. I understand why they do it. I understand the history behind it. Cool. You have a big name program. What I don't agree with is them attacking the ACC for this or anyone for that matter.
Yeah.
Every team politics to get themselves in. For anyone sitting there saying Texas shouldn't be politicking, fucking Saban did it all the time with Alabama when it was only 4 teams. And there's a few times where it actually did work, you know? Every team on the bubble is politicking to get themselves in, right? Miami had the right argument. They beat Notre Dame head-to-head. And as it got closer and it was comparing down, BYU lost bad, they're out of the picture. So it comes down to Miami and Notre Dame. Well, who's better? Well, lucky for them, they settled it on the field. Miami gets in. But for them to blame the ACC for this and that, ACC is not at fault for this. Sure, ACC Network showed that Miami Notre Dame game on repeat for the last week or so.
Yeah, I was like, that's some pettiness right there.
But
that's brilliant.
Miami campaigned for themselves, and if you're going to blame the ACC for that, then you're full of shit. If you're going to sit there and say, "Well, we did so much with our partnership with the ACC," tell me, Notre Dame, how much of that money that you got last year from the college football playoff games you were in did you give to the ACC? I'm curious to know. Because I would pretty much guarantee you kept all that money for yourself. Which, if you're an independent, great. So, yes, they compete in the ACC and other sports, but you maintain your football independence. You added a scheduling quirk with the ACC. Part of the deal is you have to schedule a certain number of ACC teams in your schedule every year. Understood. Fine. No problem with your independence. But don't sit there and bitch and whine if it doesn't go your way. If you have a problem that you didn't get into the playoff, you should have beat A&M. You should have beat Miami. If you'd have won at least one of those games, you'd have been in. Plain and simple. Right. And it's the same argument as a Longhorn fan I gave to the Longhorns this year themselves. If you wanted in, you should have beat Florida. Plain and simple. So, why Notre Dame is whining about this and like we're going to take our ball and go home, just shut the fuck up, dude. You didn't get it. So, you should have won more games. Don't go blaming your partner conference for this. Yeah. Now, obviously, I think it's bullshit that if they're ranked in the top 12, they automatically get in because now they're going to happen to get in over a team that they might have lost to in the season. That is crap.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you know what I really hope? I hope that information gets out so that every team that plays them next year just bodies them up.
Just body them?
No way.
Well, some people are even at a point where they're just going to collude and say, you know what? We're not going to schedule Notre Dame anymore. People are calling for that. If you're in a Power 5 conference, don't schedule Notre Dame anymore. Right? You know?
Oh, that's a power move.
Works for me.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah.
And obviously, they have there's certain rivalries that they always play. They always play SC. They play Navy. Boston College on the schedule. Like next year, their strength of schedule looks like shit if we're going based on the way it was this year. Just throwing that out there right now.
I hope Navy kicks the crap out of them. I really do. I'm talking 46. Like that's what I'm hoping for. Just fucking body.
We'll see, but I think for them not going to a bowl game is crap. Like I love the bowl system. I really do. Obviously, some players will opt out because they're looking to head to the NFL, and that's your own prerogative. I get that. But for schools like, hell, even Texas, even Michigan, who knows what they're going to do now, right? Not just the Power 5 schools, but the Group of 5 schools like UTSA, Texas State. A bowl game is really a chance for them to build some momentum for the next season. What is there some excitement for? You know? I can't tell you how many times Texas ended up in a Holiday Bowl and Mac Brown just got him into fucking shape. He said, you know what? Everyone is trying out for their position again. Put them through boot camp. And they showed up at the Holiday Bowl and just whooped the crap out of, I think it was Arizona State one year, you know? And they used that momentum, propelled them to get back into the national title picture the next year. So it's a good chance for a lot of these schools, especially as the smaller ones, to get a payday out of it. It's a good experience. And I think all these big schools like Notre Dame that don't get into the playoff think they're above that. It's like, you know what? You're missing the point of why the bowls were made. Now, that said, do I think there's too many bowls? Absolutely. I think bowl eligibility should be 7 wins minimum instead of 6. Because if you go to a bowl, I think you should be able to finish the season with at least a winning record. Because if you go 6-6 to a bowl game and you lose, you're 6-7. It's like, no, you don't have a winning record on the season. So I think 7 wins should be it. Maybe cut down some of the bowl games, but regardless, I think it's a great experience for a lot of schools. For Notre Dame to take their ball and go home and sit there and start to blame everybody else for why they didn't get in. Bullshit, blame yourself. You didn't do it on the field, plain and simple. That's the way of it. So, I think that's just crap. Anyone that's defending Notre Dame is full of crap on that. So, you know.
Probably an alumni.
Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot. So,
Doubt about it.
well, college football playoff wise, next week it starts on the 19th. Is OU and Bama. Winners going to face Indiana in the Rose Bowl. Also on the 19th is where is that? There's 2 games on it. Oh no, it's only 1 game. I thought it was 2 games. Oh, I guess it is only 1 game. On the 20th, it's A&M and Miami in College Station. Winner faces Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. Then you get Ole Miss and Tulane. Winner takes on Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. And then Oregon and James Madison in the nightcap. Winner faces Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl. And then it goes on from there. The semifinals are the Peach Bowl and the Fiesta Bowl on January 8th and 9th. And the national championship is January 19th in Miami Gardens, Florida, home of the Miami Dolphins. So,
That's cool.
all right. By the way, the World Cup draw happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
I like where the
What a
U.S.
time to
ended
be
up.
alive.
But yeah, this is going to be a fun World Cup. That's the first time I actually sat down and actually watched the draw. I thought it was pretty cool. So, pretty cool
Not going to
stuff.
say it was rigged, but President Trump drawing USA is.
I mean, that's ceremonial. Come on, the president of Mexico drew Mexico. The prime minister of Canada. You know,
yeah.
I mean, that's just
No, I get it.
those are ceremonial draws. You know.
But still,
Yeah, I get it.
like,
So
okay, host country, whatever. That's
I did enjoy Shaq struggling with trying to open those damn balls with those huge ass hands he has. It was pretty hilarious. So, yeah.
fun times. Okay.
All right. Any other major news we might have missed, or anything else we want to discuss?
Shohei Ohtani, male athlete of the year again for the
Oh yeah.
Surprise of no one.
4th time in 5 years, 6 years.
And the Mets are basically losing their entire franchise at this point because Edwin Diaz is leaving to the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Pete Alonso moving to the Orioles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fun times.
wild.
Okay. I think
All
that's
right. Okay.
If there's anything else.
Oh, Padres
Look, there was
closer signs with
1,000
the
years
Braves.
old.
There we go. Roberto Suarez just signed with the Braves. So
Word.
interesting. All right, let's get into our Week 15 predictions here for the NFL season. Our pick order is Rob, JC, Chicken Wing, DJ, Phil, and if they happen to join, Boom, and then Nori. Obviously, the Thursday night game, we were just watching that one. Those of us that got our picks in all picked Tampa, but then again, Atlanta wins on a last-second field goal, so it's moot. Doesn't really affect anybody right now, so we all pretty much lost that one as it goes. So
No, we all win today. We all won.
you should have picked Atlanta then, Rob. Jesus, come on, man.
You know what? It's fine.
Okay. Well, Rob, we'll start with you getting into the Sunday early games because the Bears are hosting the Browns. What do you got, Rob?
I'm definitely taking the Bears. And did we talk about Shador getting pulled on that last play?
We did it, but we can talk about it now.
Yeah, let's do that. I
Okay.
hear about that.
First
Okay.
of all, they did, by the way, name Shador as QB1 for the rest of the season.
Okay.
Ooh, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Like,
Too little, too late. Fucking bastard.
like you're literally setting this guy up to fail. Like, you let him play the entire game, let him score 3 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
And then you pull him on the last play of the game,
I don't understand it either. I just don't.
and you run a wildcat? Like, what?
Yeah.
Just saying, man. Like, Stefanski just wants to get fired. That's all he's trying to do. Like, he's a bitter man, and he's trying to get fired.
It kind of feels like it, right? You know? So,
Which is crazy. I mean, you 2-time coach of the year. Am I right about that?
Two-time coach of the year, and like, but like
Now
he
you're stuck.
handpicked Gabriel, right? And he was like, "I'm gonna ride this until he dies, until dude got a concussion." Now he's forced to play his only quarterback, and it turns out to be pretty good.
yeah.
And you pull him for the last play. Like, I don't get it. Like,
I don't get it either. It's like you didn't want him to be the hero of the game or something like that. But, why are you running a wildcat on a 2-point conversion? It just, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Nobody was fooled.
No.
Nobody was fooled. Except Browns fans for thinking that you actually wanted to
Browns
win the game.
fans, yeah, they were like, "We're gonna win." No, we're not. No.
Titans have a pretty decent run defense. Like, why are you not looking to pass against them on a 2-point play? That just doesn't make any sense right there. So,
Shador, 3 touchdowns, 364 yards. I feel like you put the ball back in his hands because you know what? If something happens and he doesn't get hurt, you can live with that. But now we don't even know if he would have gotten the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he would have
Because
been
you
like
took him out of the game.
the man.
Nope.
Like, bro.
He clearly can throw the ball on Tennessee. He had damn near 400 yards passing. So I'm confused.
I mean, to be fair, everybody could throw the ball in Tennessee, but, it's just...
JC, I didn't want to do that to you. That's why I didn't say it.
We didn't want to call you out like that.
I know,
JC.
I know, I
We were
know.
just,
So-
we're being good.
That's just one of our big weaknesses this year. It's just...
I,
it
for
is-
one, am very glad that Tennessee allowed Shador to showcase himself.
So...
Well,
I mean, it was a hell of a duel between Cam Ward and Shador. It really was. So, and that's a really good game.
battle of the what should have been a first round pick versus the number 1 pick. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So, if you're ever tied
It
to
was
that
a good
draft.
game to watch.
It was a really good game. I
Mhm.
was really disappointed by that last play.
I was and I wasn't. But, it is what it is. So.
It is what it is. Yes.
All right. So, Rob is going with the Bears. Anybody taking the Browns?
Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Not
All right.
with Stefanski coaching.
Okay.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't want to win. They're going to lose every single game of the rest of the season.
Clearly.
And it's not going to be close anymore.
Trying to
That's
go
over
to the
with.
draft position, I guess. Yeah. So,
Bears are 1 game out, then they just lost to Green Bay to become that. So I think they got a chip too.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So,
Mhm.
all right, Rob. Baltimore at Cincinnati. What do you got on this one?
I want chaos to reign supreme. I'm taking Cincinnati because they have a chance.
Yeah.
And it starts with them winning this game.
I'm going with Cincy as well. Chicken Wing.
Definitely going Baltimore as
Okay.
well.
DJ?
Yeah, I'm taking Cincy.
And Phil.
This is a tough one. Since he's rolling, Baltimore looks dead. It's a division game. I'm going Cincy.
It's a very important division game too. By the way, the chaos scenario starts off with them winning this game.
Okay.
So
Pray for more
we
chaos.
need this.
Let's go Duke. Let's go Cincy Blue Devils, if you will. All right.
Nice.
Chargers at Chiefs in Arrowhead. Rob, what do you got?
For potential elimination, I believe, correct?
Yeah, this
Ooh.
is KC fighting for their playoff streak. But I'm taking LA because, just I don't know. KC just doesn't look like the team this year.
Casey doesn't look good, but the Chargers are going into Arrowhead, and Herbert, granted, he got a good win against the Eagles, got a little help on his defense, but that hand injury, you can tell, is bothering him. I'm getting KC to win this one because it is on the road for the Chargers in the cold weather, and I don't think they're prepared for that one. So, Chicken Wing.
Definitely going KC on that one.
All right. DJ?
Did I hear it's an elimination game for the Chiefs?
Yes, it's an elimination game.
That is wild.
They lose, there's no
I'm
way
taking-
they win the conference or the division.
I'm going to take the
They
Chargers.
already lost their division with that loss over the weekend.
Yeah, their division's done. But if they can get knocked out of the playoffs, I think the Chargers would love nothing more than to do that. So I'm going to take the Chargers.
Okay. Phil?
See that?
Yeah, I too am taking the Chargers. They, they're rolling. Chiefs are. They
Really?
aren't looking at all.
Okay, so hear me out. If the Chiefs win this one, what if the Titans were to eliminate the Chiefs from playoff contention next week? Just throwing it out there. So,
They're not doing that.
That is
They're not doing that.
that's reaching for this now. All
See,
right?
see, this is why they're not allowed to win, because now you get hopeful and start asking for shit you not have no.
I'm
business
just
asking
saying,
for.
we've had the Chiefs number even when we weren't that good before. You know, no one gave them a chance before. Just throwing it out there. You know,
Well, didn't y'all have that Derrick Henry guy?
yeah, but even when we didn't have him, so it was even before that. So just saying,
Okay.
when we had Marcus Mariota, we're winning that one too. So, all right. Here's a game that I still can't figure why this one has not been flexed. Buffalo at New England.
It's gonna be cool. Fucking witch's titty is why.
This really needs to be like the game of the week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, but it's
But they don't want to move that tonight because I don't know. Well, I want to look it up right now.
yeah, we got to check the weather on this one. But all right, Rob, what do you got on this?
I'm taking New England. Drake May, I think he's been playing out of his mind, and I think
I've got New
Vrabel
England as
succeeded.
well, especially them coming off a bye. Chicken Wing. What?
I don't like
Say
you,
it.
JP.
say it. You would
No,
know,
hi.
JC.
A bit sunnier with clear skies at night. Highs in the upper 20s, lows in the single
Oh,
digits.
dope.
Oh,
Dope.
Here we go.
Oh, so they're
Upper 20s?
playing the middle.
Fucking-
Yeah, they're playing the middle day. It's a spring
Great
weather for
fucking
them.
weather, dude.
yeah.
They'll be
we're
all
on-
right.
We good over here.
Sunny? Oh, that's definitely a Buffalo Bills game. No, I agree with JC. This should be a flex game because this is essentially for the AFC East.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you picking?
Yeah, the
Buffalo. Okay, I didn't hear you. All right.
No, you're good.
DJ.
You know, this will be an opportunity for the Patriots to show. I mean, they've been playing great ball. Don't get me wrong, but they get a chance to beat the Bills and take the AFC East, which they haven't done in how long? Yeah, I'm going to take the
Tom
Patriots.
Brady left.
Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Brady.
This will be great. I mean, you got Vrabel back there. He's going to get an AFC East championship potentially, and this is the way to do it. Yeah, I think the Patriots take this game.
All right. And Phil.
Yeah, I think it's in Gillette. I feel like the Patriots can do this. Bills have not overperformed this year, I guess we should say. And the Patriots have.
All right. All right, and then here's an epic game, the Sports Lotteries game that should have been flexed to Sunday night, but wasn't, just because it's two eliminated teams. Washington at the Giants. Already been announced. Jaden Daniels is out. Marcus Mariota is starting for the Commanders on this. Giants coming off a bye. Rob, what do you got?
I'm gonna take the Giants because they're favored at home. I don't like either of these teams. They're just not.
I'm with you, Rob. I don't like them either.
Yeah, I've got the Giants at home, coming off a bye. Let them split the season series. Too bad right here. So, Chicken Wing.
Can't believe I'm saying this.
Say it. Say it with your chest.
Fucking Giants.
Loud and proud. Say it.
DJ.
Oh my God.
Nori, we miss you. Okay.
We do.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants. I mean, Marcus Mariota managed a whopping 0 points last week. I don't see him doing much better this week.
All right, and Phil.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they got destroyed by Minnesota. Yeah. I was leaning towards Washington, but yeah, that's not going to happen.
Lost to Minnesota.
All right. All right. Now, the next few games have some huge point spreads, so here we go. Raiders at Eagles, and I know the Eagles are reeling right now, but does anybody think the Raiders beat the Eagles in Philadelphia?
Go ahead, Mike.
Do I think they will? No. Do I hope they do? Yes. I mean, that would be an early Christmas gift.
That would be wild.
They lose in Philly to one of the worst teams in the NFL. That would be amazing. I just don't see it happen.
Okay. All right. Now, Phil, obviously this is a big point spread. Jags by 12.5. Phil, if the Jags somehow lose this game, how are you going to be next week? Do we have to check on you? Do you need a welfare check? Like, what's going on here? So
he'll be fine.
He'll be drunk.
It's going to be. It would be. I mean, it would.
Drunk. I mean, seriously.
I don't know how I would feel. I'd be pretty like, what the fuck? Just what happened? I mean, we're on a 5-game winning streak, and I thought I read the spread was 13.5. Maybe it went down.
It probably went down.
Let me see if it adjusted. It is now 13.5. Yeah, so it went up. The Jags might run on a 4-game win streak, just FYI. So yeah.
Well, yeah. If this isn't a 5-game win streak, I'm going to be very, very upset. At home, yeah, this is a win.
All right. Anybody think the Jets beat the Jags?
Go ahead.
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thanks.
Want to be different?
All right.
No, I'm good.
Okay. And finally, for the Sunday early games, Arizona at Houston. Texans favored by 9.5. Does anybody think the Cardinals beat the Texans?
God, I hope so.
I would love that, but yeah. So.
Can Tyler see his receivers? Oh, wait. Sorry.
Wow.
All right. All right. Now to the Sunday late afternoon game, starting with Green Bay at Denver. Rob, what do you got?
Good one.
You know what? Just so the Bears can get in, I'm going to take Denver.
All right. I've got Denver as well. This one, they are just, you talk win streaks. They've won 10 in a row. Jesus. Take away.
Defense has won 10 in a row. Okay. Let's keep this fair.
This one was one of my coin flips.
You're a coin
Respect.
I had a lot of coin flips this week. Jeez, this one was tough. I'm gonna go Denver because they have more to lose than Green Bay does currently.
I don't know about more to lose. Like if Green Bay loses this and they're back being tied for first in NFC North.
No,
I think the Bears jump them if the Bears win because they'll have more wins. Yeah, so that
Well,
Ties.
if the Bears win, then
Oh, that's right,
that flips
because of
them
the
again.
tie.
Yep. So yeah.
But I'm saying they have more to lose because right now they're currently number one in the AFC, and that bye week going into the playoffs will be very helpful for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair
DJ, what do you got?
I'm taking Denver on the backs of their defense.
All right, and Phil.
They are looking solid. Yeah, and much like the AFC North, the NFC North looks like no one really wants to win it. I mean, it's crazy because 3 of the 4 teams are doing really, really well, but they just fallen short. And I think Denver at home is going to take this one.
All right.
That's true.
Detroit at the Rams, and I believe this might be the largest over-under for the entire season, 55.5 So
Doesn't surprise me. I'm taking the over.
Taking
Still
the
taking
over.
the over.
I'm definitely taking the over.
all right, well, Rob, who are you picking here?
We don't condone gambling here, by the way, guys. LA.
Love it.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't condone gambling, but it would be funny if the Rams won like 10-3. That just, everyone's betting the over, and the
That's
house
right.
would love that. Yeah. So,
Yeah, there'd be so many pissed off people.
Now tables
Right
I
now.
would flip.
Jesus.
How much money I lost because of that?
Hell
There'd be
yeah.
conspiracy theories with Stafford being a Lion and
yeah.
Goff being a Ram.
That's
It's
crazy.
fucking point shaving.
Chicken Wing, what do you got on this game?
Fuck.
Oh.
Say it, Jared Goff, King of the West.
Shit.
Come on, Matt Stafford, King of the West. Come on.
Nah, I'll take the Rams on this one.
All right.
I want
King of the West.
to
King of the
extend
West,
that
yeah.
lead. Stop. You said Jared Goff,
You know
bitch. Fuck out of here. I heard you.
Rams King of the West, dude.
DJ, what about you?
All right.
Rams King of the West.
All
How's
right.
that? Is that clear for you?
Yeah, there you go.
And Phil.
I don't like any of you.
Well, simply because I live with a Lions fan,
Uh-oh.
and hearing her say Dan Campbell is so much fun.
Oh.
I'm going with Detroit.
Okay.
I support his reasoning.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good at Dan Campbell does commercials for Applebee's.
Ian Campbell. All right.
Oh my god.
They did that on
I'm sorry.
It's like it was meant to be. Just the way his name is spoken by Lions fans, it was like preordained.
Yeah.
But we love Dan Campbell.
Terrible.
All right. Big NFC South clash. The first place Carolina Panthers taking on the 4th place New Orleans Saints here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's wild to be saying that. But the spread is only 2.5. So, Rob, what do you got?
I'm gonna take Carolina because fuck the Saints. 'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck the Saints or extend the lead on the
Extend the lead also.
Yeah,
It just,
exactly.
FYI.
This fucking guy.
What?
Got Carolina as well. Chicken Wing.
I got Carolina.
All right. DJ?
Is this the first game that Carolina's favored?
I don't even know. I
Yes.
have to look back on that. So,
In a long minute, yes.
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure
I am
they're
also
just
taking-
underdog in just every game. So
Rob's just like interesting.
DJ, you said you're taking Carolina?
Yes, I am.
And Phil.
Yeah, I'm taking Carolina.
All right.
And now they're going to lose.
That's fine. Fine.
Now it's minority matchup time as my Tennessee Titans look to get their longest win streak of the season as they head into San Francisco to take on the 49ers. So,
woo!
That's some great framing.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Myself and Chicken Wing will be picking this one last. So, Rob, we'll start with you. Who you got on this one?
You know, Cam Ward balled out this past week. We're gonna take Cam and screw
All
screw
right.
San Fran. Yeah,
Yeah.
screw that guy.
Seriously?
DJ.
Not.
I'm gonna take the Niners
Okay.
because Niners. But okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Rob doesn't like his lead.
But
That's what he's saying. He does not like his lead.
He's got a 1-game lead. He's like, you know what? I got a game to play with here. That's pretty much it.
I've got a game.
I got a game to challenge. It's
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
All right.
Go
Phil?
ahead and lose that.
Fine. It's fine.
Oh, well, yeah, I think I'm going to take Kansas City, or I'm sorry, 49ers here. Given that,
Kansas City.
Don't even know who you're playing.
well, I mean,
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is playing well right now, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
Chris
sure
Collinsworth. Yeah.
49ers left San Francisco and we're hanging out in Kansas City on Sunday and still find a way to beat Tennessee at home.
So,
Damn.
yeah. Phil had a whole Chris Collinsworth moment over there, you know. Titans and Niners, who are you taking? I'm taking Patrick Mahomes. Oh. All right. Well, since my team's on the road, I get to say this first. I'm going to say this right now. Chicken Wing, this is a lose game for you. I'm just going to say this right now. So, if the Niners win, wow, congrats. You beat a 2-win rebuilding Titans team. That will not impress the playoff committee. I'm just going to throw that out there for you right now.
A win's a win.
Yeah.
All right.
A win's a
Now,
win.
if you lose this one, oh boy. Yeah.
there's no way you're making it to the national championship.
Yeah, let's
game.
see how this happens on the show next week, because I'm
I'll
going to
just-
take
I'll
full
just
advantage
block
of bragging rights for the next
Nope.
4 years.
I'll just block you on Facebook.
Oh,
Like,
that's
all
right.
social
Because you
media.
all won't play again for another.
Possibly in 2
Let's
years, but
go.
most likely 4 years from now. Yeah, so
Hey, quick poll. What would be the bigger upset, Jags losing the Jets or 49ers losing the Titans?
ooh,
49ers Titans.
Oh, no. Jags Jets. Jags, yeah.
49ers Titans.
let's check
Yeah,
the record.
Jack's
49ers
Jets.
Titans.
Jags Jets, man.
Jets
The
have
Jags
3
are on that.
wins. Jags have 9
Yeah, yeah,
wins.
but-
Niners
It's not even
have
that,
9 wins. Ooh,
It's
you know.
the fact of who's more favored.
Who's more favored?
Jags.
Yeah, like
San Francisco's favored by 12.5, and the Jags are favored by 12.5. So.
12 and a half.
Oh,
Did we say? No. Did we say there was a new?
Yeah, we're
There's
13 and a half.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
new.
it's 13.5 now for
yeah,
the
13.5
Jags?
now.
Okay.
I mean,
so I guess.
we're split hairs at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
they're both massive.
look, at the end of the day, the reason why it's 13 and a half now, Trevor Lawrence conditioned his hair, so it's 1 extra point. That's all it is. So 13 and a half. That's all it is.
Knew that condition was gonna make the difference.
Yeah, it's got to be that.
So, that being said, Chigway, you know what? Happens once every 4 years. We talk so much crap. And I am praying, hoping, and loving a chance to us to extend a win streak to 2, our largest win streak in the last, God, no, it feels like 2 years now at this point. But I am picking the Titans to beat the point spread, and that's about it. It's going to be close. Cam Ward's going to give you a heart attack. But
He said the point spread.
so, I'll get the Niners winning this one outright, but my God, I hope I'm wrong in this one. So
You know what? I hope you swallow cat food. All right.
it's happened once or twice. I have 2 cats, by accident. So anyway,
I hate you so much.
go ahead, Chickaway. What's your pick on this one?
But clearly, the Niners stomped the shit out of you, 99-0. All right, get out of here.
That's not happening.
Seems reasonable.
Very
Yeah.
reasonable.
Definitely plausible.
All right.
Fucking Cam Ward, fuck out of here. He'll have 6 picks. I'm never done with him.
Just saying, like now that we're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, we got nothing to lose. We're gonna go.
You know
square.
what?
You know what?
Not only the Niners are gonna win, Christian McCaffrey's gonna have 3 touchdowns. Ricky Pearsall's gonna have 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna smack the
Okay.
shit out of Diego. Calm down, okay? You calm down over there.
Remember Kittle, I need to score like 36 points.
You know what? You know what? Kittle's gonna have 222 yards. Okay, all-purpose
In-
yards. Okay,
Inaccurate.
he's-
All purpose.
gonna be
He
the
just
wide
catches
back.
passes, dude. He doesn't
All right.
run. Okay, he just
no.
catches
He
passes.
blocks. He runs. Everything. It's gonna happen. All right. Smack the dog shit out of JC. Niners gonna have 800 yards on the Titans. Fuck you.
Eight.
right.
Okay.
800 yards.
800.
I
All
doubt
right.
that. So
Fuck you.
on Yahoo, 99% of picks are going to San Francisco. So say it with me, Titans
Clearly.
fans. We are the 1%. Let's do it. Let's
We
go.
are the 1%.
Yeah. So
Fuck out of here.
We-
You're the 1%. Fuck out of here.
I'm probably the 1% of that on the Yahoo right
right
Shut up.
now. All right, and
We're
then
gonna-
Sunday
we're gonna
late
leave, Rob.
afternoon, the final Sunday late afternoon game, Indianapolis at Seattle. First off, sucks what happened to Daniel Jones. Non-contact, ruptured Achilles, done for the year.
Mhm.
Insert Philip Rivers.
Phillip
Rivers.
Grandpa
Rivers. Gonna be.
I heard he was starting in the practice squad. Is he starting though?
I think it's confirmed he's starting at this point. Is that?
Oh, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much-
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
starting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely
who else would they put in there at this point? I don't even know what their other backup is or who he is.
Yeah. And by the way, he's going to wear his number 17 jersey he wore with the Colts previously, which was the number that Daniel Jones was wearing this season.
Not that Daniel needs it.
Yeah,
not
that he needs it
anymore.
this season. So,
Yeah, he done.
Yep.
Cooked.
so that being said, let's see. When I did this, put the spreads together on this and checked them, it was Seattle favored by 13.5. And with the addition of Philip Rivers into the equation, it's still 13.5 Seahawks. So is anybody taking the Colts to beat the Seahawks right now?
No.
No.
9.
Yeah. Rivers is trying to have his what was his name moment? The dude from Baltimore who went to Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Joe Flacco?
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he's trying to have his Flacco
Yeah, that guy.
moment.
Yeah.
He's trying to have his Flacco moment. Like 10 kids, like I said earlier, he's just trying to get a vacation.
You know what? I can go to Seattle for a week. Sure. You know. Yeah. All right. Sunday night game. DJ, Dallas hosting Minnesota. What do you got on this one?
I'm taking Dallas. They seem to play better at home. Their offense is more potent at home. Their defense plays with more energy. And that'll be enough to beat the Vikings.
All right. Is anyone taking the Vikings this week?
It would be hilarious. I mean, they did come off. They did just destroy the Commanders.
Uh-huh.
How did the Cowboys do against the Commanders this season?
We cooked them.
I was gonna say, they've only played them once, right?
Yeah, they haven't had Jaden at all.
Actually,
Yeah, Jaden was back in that game for the first couple quarters, then he got hurt and
He
was
was
out for the rest of the game. And
Yeah. So they beat him that
They're
game,
gonna
and they're going to
play.
play him again on Christmas Day on Netflix. So, yeah.
we'll cook them again.
yeah, with Jaden now, I don't think you got a whole lot. They got a lot.
No, Mariota threw a pick six. If you're interested in that,
Should the Commanders just shut down Jaden for the rest of the year at this point? Like, is it worth
yes.
it to
Oh
bring him
my
up?
Yes.
lord, why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
they're
so obvious they
they can't
could.
make the playoffs, can they?
No, they're mathematically
No.
eliminated by virtue of that
Yeah.
elimination game they lost last week.
Yeah, there's no reason. Yeah, there's no reason to bring him back. I mean, look, Dan Quinn shouldn't have had him in when he got hurt the first time, and he got hurt. Okay, fine. So he comes back, then he gets hurt again. Then he comes back and fucking gets hurt again. Leave his ass on the bench.
He's the future of their
Lord have
franchise too.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
believe in him.
All right. And the Monday night matchup. Holy cow. Miami at Pittsburgh. Epic.
Well,
Epic, guys. Yeah.
So I'm watching Monday Night Raw. Cool. Got it.
Oh, the Raw after Cena's last match. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah.
Oh my god. Don't get me
All the
started.
more
on that.
reason to watch Raw.
So, Rob, what do you got on this game?
Pittsburgh at home
Yeah.
because Tua's on the other team.
Oh, okay. All right. I got
Wow.
Pittsburgh as well. I swear to God, law of averages, they just get back to 500. I swear to God. Take away.
Definitely going Pittsburgh, and not because of the law of averages. Just
What? Crazy.
you know.
I
other
mean,
reasons.
it would if Miami were to win, that both teams would be at 500. I'm just throwing it out there. They would both be 7-7. So,
That'd be hilarious though.
DJ.
gonna go with the Steelers.
All right, and Phil.
Well, as we were talking about last week, Pittsburgh wants Tomlin gone, and I think Tomlin wants to say, "You can't fire me as long as I keep getting in the playoffs." So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's going to try and do, and probably do.
Probably succeed. Yeah. Mm.
All right. Well, those are our predictions for Week 15. The bye weeks are over, and for some of y'all, the fantasy playoffs have already begun. For other leagues, this might be the last week before the fantasy playoffs as well, if you only do top four. So, yep.
And for a lot of you, you're done. You're cooked. Especially if you're playing against Kyle Pitts.
Shut up.
He's on my bench. He was on my bench.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm on a bye week this week, and I had Bijan out there, and he got 21.5 for me if I would have been playing an opponent. So, yeah.
It's
Damn.
just-
Damn.
So.
But you're not, so fuck you.
Well, that's all right.
That's always a curse for me. Whenever I've been have a bye week, I'll have an awesome. My team will just wreck the league, and then I come back the next week, and then I lose.
I can see that.
All right. Well, next week we'll recap how we did in Week 15, make our predictions for Week 16, see what other news comes out of this whole Michigan ordeal, make some predictions for the college football playoff and a few bowl games here and there. We'll see. And then we'll do some playoff machine updates. We'll see if chaos keeps on reigning supreme and see what other minor team Rob could get back into the playoff picture, what they need to do. So
whatever.
Yeah.
Go Bengals. Bengals, you got this. You only need 2 wins. All you need.
All right. Well, once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan. Let's make it 2 wins in a row and just ruin Chicken Wings Day. What do you say, Chicken Wing? I know you love
That will never happen, JC.
It could happen. So.
Okay. Get your one lucky ass win.
First of all, two lucky ass wins because we did beat the Cardinals, and you loved me when we did that earlier this year. So.
I mean, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Well, joining me this week, I have.
Oh, Chicken Wing. Yeah. Fuck JC. I hate him.
This is Rob, Master of Chaos. Let's go Bengals. 2 things.
This is DJ. Let freedom ring and chaos destroy.
I like that.
Dudes all. Still, we're going to smash the Jets and then win the AFC South.
Nice.
But if they lose to the Jets, oh boy.
Keep dreaming. You're just full of dreams today. You're like,
Yeah,
is it the holiday season? Or you
Telling
like,
He's
telling
like,
you.
I
Yeah,
want
no,
X-Men,
I'm mathematically
I
eliminated.
want
Just let shit happen.
KC.
Let
What
chaos
else?
Give him
reign.
one win.
You know. So
That's what happens. See, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Y'all let him win.
Like, we got a wish list, man. I gotta get this shit checked off. Might
please,
be
what's
one of
worse? I'm winning a game or Chicken Wing winning? God, no.
Chicken Wing winning.
I thought you were trying to
All
win the draft pick.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
We do. We already got it at 1.
Nah. Don't do that. Okay.
It's fine. Y'all can have it. That means we'll spend less money on our first round pick than you guys will. That's what I say. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities Podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities, search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
That was a long one.
Yeah. That
Let's
college
see if
football
you-
playoff
yeah,
discussion,
see
I
if
knew
you
was
can-
going to be a
Football
winner.
playoff. We went nuts on that.
Playoff.
I knew we would. I was ready for it.
Was expected.
I was preparing for that at work when I wasn't working. That's something else I was doing.